Alright, so this is the thing we're doing now. It's probably kind of late for me to be doing this, but life has been kind of weird like that. So we're playing Hytale. This was kind of, like I said, this was kind of bigger. This was bigger like several months ago. The hype has kind of died down now. I don't hear as much talk of it anymore. But I remember it was only like a couple. It's kind of weird that we're at that state. Like, I remember when everyone was hyping it up to be like a Minecraft killer, which was never really realistic. I don't think anything's gonna kill Minecraft, nor do I personally wish for anything to, but it might still be a good game and whatnot. I just think, uh, it's, we should, if anything, we should just try to judge things as they are, as opposed to just, simply comparing it to another thing or whatever. But, let's check this out, even though it's kind of late for it to happen. But, let's create a world and play around a bit, I guess. I don't know how long I'm going to do this for. I don't know if I want to... I'm not sure how long this will be. I mean, maybe 20 to 30 minutes. I did, back in, February, well, technically it was mostly recorded in January, but in February I uploaded a video about, another Minecraft game called Alumeria, which, uh, okay. So I think we had a bit of an interruption there. I'll probably try to cut that out in post. Let's hope there aren't too many technical difficulties or whatever. I'm just going to close some more stuff out so there's less lag. Yeah, I just had a major freeze up while the world was being created. But yeah, so back in like I was saying before, like, the freeze up happened. What the heck, dude? Is there a problem? I don't know what's going on. Ah, here we go. I think this frame rate's a little choppy. Might have to like lower some visual settings or something. Yeah, I don't know. Probably also close another window. Had Audacity open. I was working on something in the background with that, but I'll come back to that later. Wait, is the sound not working now? What's going on? Dude, I don't even know. Hang on a second. Alright, sorry about any issues, like my computer or whatever. just kind of acted up. Probably because of the whole crash earlier, it caused some stuff to glitch out. I think for some reason the sound wasn't working, but hopefully that's fixed now. I mean, the music is playing and stuff, so I imagine stuff is gonna hopefully work. Yeah, things are working now. Anyways, like I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by technical difficulties, let's turn some of the audio down, actually. Anyway, before, like I was... Dude, stop! I was gonna talk and stuff. Stop making noise. Whatever. Anyways, like I was saying before I was, like, rudely interrupted or whatever, some months ago, it was uploaded in February, but most of it was recorded in January. I was playing another Minecraft-like game called Alumeria, and that one had actually came out. Well, the early access, it had a playtest before, but the early access for that actually came out around about the same time as Hytale's early access phase. But yeah, I was around the time I was playing Alumeria, and that got a moment of spotlight after like an AI DMCA system called Tracer AI had falsely taken it down, but thankfully it's back up. And I intend to do more Alumeria videos at some point, and might do more Hytale ones as well after this one that I'm currently doing. Maybe also look into Vintage Story or whatever. I might also do more like Luanti videos, Luanti/Mindtest. I did one of them before, even though it was kind of just a filler video where I was just messing around with a mod. But you know, I might do more of that stuff. Okay, I don't know if that whole side thing went anywhere at all, but I don't know. This game is not really as there's not really as much hype for this game now as there was before. There is, like, I mean, I'm sure people still play it and stuff. There are some, but it's kind of went back into being a niche thing as opposed to a mainstream thing that lots of people are talking about and covering. Which, I don't know. I mean, maybe this will get into the spotlight again after some massive update or whatever, but not really sure. I don't think it's ever gonna, like, quote-unquote kill Minecraft. I just think it's gonna, you know, and nor do I think it should try to be a Minecraft killer. It should try to be a good game in its own right, or whatever. Like, that's the general principle. Like, they shouldn't just try to make another Minecraft. They should make their own game and stuff. Like how Alumeria and Luanti/Mindtest approach it. Another good game I should do videos on is Valheim, which is also kind of like Minecraft, but it doesn't really have the blocky aesthetic, and it's themed around Vikings and stuff. Just spank that booty. Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, this He seems pretty cool so far, even though I kind of don't know where I'm going with everything. I got some food from these giant turkey things. There are some interesting, like, mobs in this game, I guess. I should also do some, like, Terraria videos at some point. That's something I've been thinking of doing. I feel like that would be interesting. I didn't exactly, like, grow up with Terraria and stuff, but I've been aware of it, and I know it's kind of cool and stuff. Been thinking about doing some stuff with that. Kind of wanted to get into that and all that. I have been doing some stuff related to, like, Gary's mod. I've been trying to get more into that. It's another thing that I'm not exactly as in touch with it as I am with, like, Minecraft, but it is an iconic game, and it is pretty cool. And it's based on, like, Half-Life stuff. And I do like Half-Life. I've gotten really into Half-Life and all that. And Gary's mod is pretty cool, but it's also, like, I have had a bit of difficulty, like, trying to manage things. I'm not the best at using it. But, you know, that the rabbit demands carrots, but I don't have any of that. I think I found out somewhere that rabbits actually don't really eat carrots very much. Like, they will eat them, but they're not really their preferred food, and they're actually bad. Carrots are actually bad for them. Somehow. I don't know. But, yeah, I don't know. We got some kind of structure here. Guess it's like a temple sort of thing. Kind of like how in Alumeria they also have these sort of temple things. I don't really know what to do here. I can throw rocks. That's kind of cool, I guess. How do I... Oh, I open inventory with tab, apparently. I didn't customize my skin at all. Probably should have taken time to do that at least a bit, but I don't know, whatever, it doesn't matter. I can do that later. Make one of those things. Apparently need plant fibers to make a sword. Alright then. I don't really know where I get one of those. Oh, actually, looks like I just get them from plants. I guess this kind of makes sense logistically, though it is a little less convenient. Alright. This does have a little bit of, like, Valheim vibes to it, in a sense. Like, again, I'll have to do proper videos of that. I advertised that in, like, my channel trailer, but I still haven't really properly done anything with it, aside from just a clip I used there. I really ought to get more into it sometime. let's take out this dude. I have played Valheim off camera and it is pretty decent. So, I guess this is just the default spawn place. It looks like keep inventory is on or something. I don't know if that's the default or whatever. I guess it's just like Alumeria. Alumeria also kind of has just keep inventory on. Or maybe this is a setting that has to be toggled or whatever. Is on by default, but I can turn it off. Let's kill this dude. So, I mean, I don't think that temple place should be too far from here, but it looks like it's becoming, it's the evening, so, yeah. Alright. Got skeletons. Crap. Alright. Well, good thing we don't lose all our items upon death. I don't know. Or at least not in this difficulty or whatever. Maybe it's a difficulty thing that has to be toggled or whatever. And someone's gonna tell me I'm not a hardcore gamer for having this in the default difficulty, or for just having this in the default difficulty, and like, yeah, but whatever. That's all I'm doing here right now, is just kind of a trying out sort of thing. I'm not really trying to be hardcore or anything right now. I'm just playing around. I guess it's pretty neat. I mean, I kind of already know what it's like before. Kind of already know what some of this is like before having played it, because I watched some videos that some people watched, some people played, some people made. I can't form words properly. So, can I get a bow from this dude? No, but I mean, I do get some arrows. Maybe it's like a bow is like a rare drop like it is in Minecraft. I don't know how drop system works here exactly, but you know, I imagine there's some kind of rarity system to it. And this has the inverse of, this seems to have the inverse crouch and the sprint system to Minecraft. In Minecraft it's control to sprint, shift to sneak, but this way it's the other way around. And that's also how it is in Fortnite, if I remember correctly. I forget how it is in I kind of forget how it is in Alumeria. I think Alumeria might have the same one as Minecraft, but I'm not sure. Maybe I'm misremembering. I kind of lost track of that temple place. It looks like there's some other ones around here I can explore, but you know, I kind of want to find that other place I was in. I kind of wanted to do that. It's not really necessary, but you know, I just like to. I I mean, maybe I'm not strong enough to, like, go challenge whatever that thing is. Maybe I just need to get some armor. I should probably, like, make a house or whatever, because, I think it's gonna be night soon. Yeah, that guy needs carrots. Even though, like I said, real rabbits don't actually eat carrots very much. That's, I think that stereotype actually comes from Looney Tunes. Like, people just saw Bugs Bunny eating carrots, and then they just assume that that's just what rabbits do, even though I think it was actually, like, a reference to some film or something. That's what I remember it. I think that's what I remember it from it. I don't know, though. That's what I remember from the source that said that. But, yeah. Alright. Okay, I really need to eat up. I haven't punched down a single tree. I should probably do that so I can get some, just make a house. I guess the trees in this kind of work similar to the ones in the Alumeria. Well, I don't know if it's ironic that I said, like, things should be judged on their own merits as opposed to just being compared to stuff all the time, yet a lot of the commentary I've done is just kind of comparing this game to other games like it, but I don't know. I'm not trying to do it in, like, that sense. I'm not saying, like, I'm just noting, it's not bad to, like, note similarities and differences or whatever, but, you know, I mean, we shouldn't judge, I'm just saying, you know, we shouldn't judge things, like, solely on that, is what I was saying. You know? But, yeah. Anyway. Wooden chest. Yeah. But, I don't know, we'll make a house. I don't know how long I want this to go on for. I guess I'll just play until there's a good stopping point. I think daytime in this game seems to last a lot longer than it does in other games. Because I feel like it's evening. It's supposed to be evening right now, and yet it still hasn't become night. Kind of thought it would have done so sooner. It's a little weird, but I don't know, whatever. Anyway, oh, these are two different kinds of logs. Alright. We'll make a very crude house for now. Alright. Is there a recipe for a door? I don't know. Let's just mine some more tree. Oh, this is a different type of wood again. is the oak wood, and then the rest of the house is ash wood. But it doesn't really matter. What matters is just we make a house and we can live in it and stuff. Probably a good idea to make some torches. Alright. I think we're supposed to make like a workbench and other stuff in order to like be able to... Oh, it looks like it keeps our progress on that. I guess that's kind of a beneficial advantage over Minecraft in that sense, but yeah, finally it's night. It seems like stuff lasts a lot longer in this game. Yeah. Now I can make like a workbench. So I guess it's just their version of a crafting table. And now I can make a bow. Yes, some of this requires... There's a bit of a leveling system here. So... What about like a bed or whatever? Let's put this here. Oh, I think we need fuel for this. We can turn it off or on. That's nice. Okay, but can we like... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Can we like make a door or something? This is a recipe for a door or a bed. Is that just not a feature yet, or do I need to unlock it? Or does that require a different kind of... Oh, there's a bed. So one thing I've noted about Alumeria is that I don't think they have a bed yet. I think they should add that at some point. For now, I think it's just you can just change the time with commands. Like, but, yeah. Do hope Uno Melon adds that to his game. I know he's just one guy working on the game, so you know, it's natural if some stuff is behind. Well, Hytale, I imagine there's a few different people working on this game. It's called it's Hypixel Studio or whatever for a reason. I don't know if that company technically exists anymore. I know they helped work on a bulk of the game, but then Riot Games shut it down, and then Simon Hypixel bought it back. And it's kind of a good thing that that they got it out of Riot Games' hands, because Riot Games is kind of not really a great company from what I know of them. Like, I kind of wouldn't want them to have put Vanguard and stuff, and it probably wouldn't be playable on Ubuntu and other GNU/Linux systems, and it would probably be difficult to work with elsewhere as well, you know. It's kind of the reason why I haven't really recorded a lot in regards to Valorant. I have recorded a bit of Valorant footage technically, but because of because of the whole Vanguard thing, I haven't exactly been able to do a lot with that. I might post that in some context someday. I had a plan for the Valorant footage I do have, but probably not exactly something I can make a normal like playthrough video or whatever. I don't think I got enough of it for that, but I did have an idea for how to use it. So, you know, I'll take that for what it's worth. But yeah, I guess in a sense it's kind of good that Riot Games it didn't release under Riot Games, because I feel like that would make it a bit worse. And it definitely wouldn't be and obviously it's not going to be a Minecraft killer anyways, but I feel like it definitely wouldn't be a Minecraft killer under Riot Games because of the restrictions and stuff they would put onto it, that is. Because Minecraft you can play on GNU/Linux distros, and Alumeria, while they don't technically have a release for that, you can still play it there using Proton on Steam. So that's how I'm able to play it on Ubuntu, however it's pronounced. And thankfully, under current management, it appears Hytale is able to be played here on Ubuntu as well, albeit on the kinda weird circumstances of having to install it via Flatpak. Kinda would have preferred if they did like stuff like Deb and stuff, but maybe they just didn't have time for that. At least it's not app image, because that would require me to do some restructuring some things. Like app image, I think kind of requires you to like an app image install, I think requires you to change the Fuse version. It requires Fuse 2. It doesn't really work with Fuse 3, at least not right now. And Flatpak is a bit weird to work with. It's not really the normal way I like to experience things, but I guess at least it's better than app image for now. Maybe they just didn't want to go through the trouble of making a deb and then whatever the arch image package is. I don't know. Yeah. We can't craft a bed right now. I might light hide. It seems that I have to get 2 of those. I think I have to kill some kind of animal for that. I'm not sure which one though. I forgot which animal I killed to get this hide. Maybe it was like the cloth the skeleton was wearing. I don't remember killing any cows. I only remember like killing a turkey or something. 2 turkeys, I'm not sure. I don't remember. I interacted with some other ones, but I don't know if I killed any other ones. So this is kind of awkward. We don't have a door. We don't have a bed. I just kind of have to sit things out. I might have to do some cuts or something if nothing substantial. I might have to do a few cuts or whatever. And I'm gonna have to do that anyways because the first segment of the video went as weirdly as it did. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'd like to be able to do something right now though. Oh, I can do it like this. Alright. So I can use a torch like that. Can I put it into my hand? Or whatever? Oh, that's nice. I can dual wield. Good. Yeah, what about this? Does this give me a hide of some kind? This sheep or whatever? It looks like it does. Now I can make a, now I can make a bed. Alright. Let's put it down there. Okay. Now let's, sleep. Okay. Well, that was, looks like we wake up at like, it looks like we wake up at like, dawn, I guess. If, of course, it's, kind of usually earlier than how I've been waking up. I mean, my own sleep schedule is kind of inconsistent. Sometimes I get up early, sometimes I don't. It just kind of depends. Stuff is weird sometimes. I got up kind of early today. Not super early, but yeah, generally early in comparison to some other recent gettings up or whatever. But you know, I don't know. I probably need to level that out a bit. I think this guy's just evil. I don't know if we can tame him. Ah, crap. Well, whatever. I don't know if we can tame that guy. I think that guy's just evil. Maybe there are different wolves that we can tame. Maybe we can tame that guy, but I just don't know how. It didn't seem to show a tamer thing for him, so, you know. So is that temple thing around here anywhere? Or is there another place we can explore at least? I think there's a few places around here. I don't know. Took a bit of fall damage there. Alright. There's this other, like, temple place right here I can explore. Maybe, if it'll allow me. Or if I can find out where the entrance is. Is that? There's... What is it? Oh. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Ah, I gotta get away. Oh, is this like a mineshaft place or something? What is this? Is that... Alright, well, I'm gonna have to put that one back where it is. I don't think there's anything here. Well, actually, there's some stuff down there. This is... I guess it's mostly underground, like the Minecraft mine shafts. This is the mine shaft, correct? I imagine it is. Maybe it's called something else in this game, but it's basically a mine shaft. Huh? Wait a minute. Did I put just... What? I'm confused. Where'd my other torches go? Did I guess there's multiple Z slots and I put it in a different one. That was a little confusing. There's a... Oh, that is right there. Another one of these skeleton dudes. That was close. Crap, there's another one. Hey? What was he waiting for? Hello? Ah, okay. I don't know what he was standing around for. I was right in front of him. But alright, dude. It's probably a bad place to be. I don't have any... I'm at low health, and I know I won't lose my stuff, at least, but, you know... Yeah, alright, looks like I'm dead. That was interesting. I don't know if I should go back there right now. Maybe I should explore... There's a few other places I can explore in the area. I should probably, I should probably apologize for any background noise. There might be some people talking or whatever in the background. I just hope they're not too loud or anything. I mean, I could probably edit it out in post, but, you know, it probably won't matter. I know I had a problem with that with the Alumeria video. People were being too loud or whatever, but it was kind of hard to edit out in some places, but... There's not a lot of stuff around here. Well, this place I think is just supposed to be like a ruin. Am I supposed to open these barrels? Is there something in... There's something in these chests. There's some arrows, wood, other things. You know. Alright. should probably... Does this have anything? What about that? Nothing in there. I'll go to this place. Oh, wait a minute. Is this the place I was at before? Or is this just another place like it? I'm not really sure. I don't know. It's kind of same-ish territory anyways. We could try another shot at this now that we have weapons. Let's take on this dude. Alright, dude. You gonna... You're gonna... do all that? I don't know what I'm saying. Apologies for the horrible commentary, but looks like we finally defeated that guy, and we can go to this portal. Where does this go? Forgotten Temple. Oh, this is pretty neat. It's like... I don't know what this is, actually. It's like a... It's like another dimension, but actually it's not. I don't know. There's some kind of shopping center. Can I interact with this dude? Oh, I have a map? Yeah, I have a map. I kind of forgot I had a map. I don't really need it. I don't know where I'm going. There's these dudes. Seem friendly. Work in progress. Place that we can't open. Anyway. Yeah, the memories feature. Void's curse keeps Orbis locked away, but there may yet be a way to break it. Yada yada. Daily rest, heart of Orbis, seek out your inventory. Okay. I guess there's kind of like a story-ish element to this game. Sort of. But restore 2 memories. Okay. I don't know what that did. Maybe the inventory has some answers. Not really. Okay. What are you doing? Quebec, Razor Leaf. Is that this dude? I guess I can't pick that up. Guess some of this is like just kind of fixed and stuff. Okay. These things are apparently giving me memories or something. I don't know what it... I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to do with those, but alright. There's these cool statues and stuff. Anything on the other wing, just more of the same. I mean, sort of, but not exactly, but basically the same. Yeah. I'm gonna go back. Because So is it gonna like... So is that thing just gonna keep like going? I guess it's gonna keep going in this world. Alright. I'm gonna try to head back to my home, and maybe that'll be the end of the video. There are a few other cool places to explore here, but maybe I'll save that for another time. If I do more of these videos. I'm not really sure what I'll be doing. Oh, okay, guess we have that. And is this guy gonna kill me? I mean, it probably would get me home faster. I actually got that guy. Okay. I need to clear out some file space. I feel like this is taking a bit of a toll on some resources, but it's probably struggling a bit because I need to clear some stuff out a bit. I really need to get around to doing that. I've seemingly lost my home. There's this dude. Anybody have any resource? Any... oh yeah, I forgot I have a map. Okay, well... So... I guess I can, if I follow the map or whatever, I can get home. Now I have an actual use for the map. Unless, of course, I just die and then get home. That would... At this point, that would probably be fine, too. I'm not sure if, like, memories getting lost or something is what's supposed to be the cost of dying or whatever. I haven't really researched that. Whatever it is apparently not inventory loss. That's a problem. Ah, and there we go. Looks like we're dead now. It doesn't look like we lost any memories either from this. So I don't actually know what the cost of dying is. But I don't know. We'll figure that out another time. That's all for now. Maybe I'll do more of this at some point, maybe not. Like I said, the hytale's not really that big a thing anymore. That doesn't necessarily stop me from doing it. I do videos on a lot of stuff that's arguably not really the popular thing. And this channel's not really about chasing fads. It's just about doing whatever I feel like doing. But yeah, that's all for now. See ya.